Hello and welcome back to another video review. Today we'll be taking a look at a gift with purchase set of the New Year of the Tiger Tiger set. This set comes with 193 pieces, is 8 plus, and is set number 40491. Now this is a gift with purchase that we got previous in the year during the New Year's, and it's quite an interesting set to look at. I know this is quite late for that, but again, just something in my closet. I know we looked at the Easter one a couple weeks back, so now we'll be looking at the New Year one. So up here front, we have the actual set in hand, and we get the interesting New Year of the Tiger here at the bottom, with a little tiger there at the bottom right. Interesting as well, there is a to and from, so you can gift this set to someone. You can have to whoever you're giving it to, and from you, of course. That's it for the front of the box. For the top of the box, we have LEGO, we have different stuff here, and we have sort of the eye as our actual size. Over here on the side of the box, we have LEGO again, that sort of product shot of the tiger, and new 2022 special edition, Year of the Tiger. Here at the back of the box, we have a Nouveau, the French version of New Year of the Tiger. At the bottom here, we actually have the pieces sort of just on the ground, which is really cool to see. We got different play features, so we have his ears you can move around, as we'll look at when we have it in hand, and as well he does have a tail that you can move around as well. So, also looking at the box, I thought it was quite interesting, so I will show you. But to actually open the box, what you do is you flip the bottom panel there, and then flip it up as if you're unboxing something, which I thought was pretty interesting. Kind of look at it here, zoom out a little bit. So you kind of flip it open, and here's the box there. So that is kind of cool box design, I gotta say. And it was a really cool, interesting, sort of special thing that I saw while opening. I was like, wow, that's quite neat. So it is quite a cool box. But other than that, let's look at the actual product. Now here we have the actual tiger in hand and built, and I do say the building process for this was quite fun and interesting. A lot going on here, and I do like the sort of differentiate of like the orange within the black, so you get like orange, black, orange, black, orange, black. It's really cool. Up here at the back here, we have sort of orange, black, orange, and then black, orange, black, just to differentiate. Like, that's interesting. He's in a sitting position, and a little bit you can do with him. He is kind of like almost like a BrickHeadz kind of build almost. We'll have a minifigure to scale just to show how big that is. So he is kind of big there. We'll look at the features, so you can move his ears around. You can have them separated from, so you can have them both down or both up, one down, or reverse it. So you can only go like this far on either side. And then for his tail, you can move around. It is a little sort of breakable, not the right word, fragile, as it is only connected via this little piece here to the actual back of the body. But you can move the tail around all the way 360. Now, you can't really do that, I guess, a little bit. You can have it down, but then you have to have it up. And then for each individual joint, you can have it up or down. And there's 3 different connection points, or 1, 2, 3, yeah, 1, 2, 3. So 3 different connection points. You can have it down and up, and then sort of down like that. The top of the tail via this just black and orange piece there. And a little fragile, like I said, so if you move it around, it's most likely gonna pop off, but having it stationary, it's gonna stay there. So overall, pretty cool, interesting build. And I do love the different colors, especially with the white added into the actual face. There are no stickers to these 2 pieces here. The eyes are both printed, which is nice to see. And I do like the sort of detailing they go on for the actual like mouth here. And he looks pretty cute. So yeah, that's it for the build. So for the instructions here, we have our New Year of the Tiger. It does not have a QR code, as this is a gift with purchase. And this is a very standard instruction manual. It doesn't actually have the progress bar, which is interesting. But you can see how it's kind of built together. And oh yeah, and there's the New Year of the Tiger, but in French on the inside as well. So kind of, you can get that sort of feel. The extra pieces here, there's just a few, nothing too special. There is the sort of flower piece, and I'm forgetting that I did not show the actual base, which will show in the final thoughts. There's a gold flower piece, and you get a pizza pie in pink. I like to call it pizza pie. One last thing too, you do get this special like card holder. I assume this is where you can put the instructions into. I'm not sure, as it, like the instructions didn't come in that, but I was like, well, that's interesting. So it's like this like cardboard sort of card holder, I would say. So we have the actual set here in like as a picture. We have the yellow sort of and orange, and then there's gold 2022, which is really cool. You can kind of see that shine through on the camera. And then as well on the back, we do have this sort of gold plated like brick built version of the actual set, which is really cool to see. And again, it is in that gold that is on the front with the 2022. So it's quite nice, and to rub your finger against it, like there's like texture to it, which is cool. And then you can see here it is a card. Oh, and then you get that brick there as well, which is textured as well. But you can put something in it, and I assume you can put like this in here to have. So that's an interesting sort of way to hold your instruction, and I guess it doesn't fit. I don't want to ruin this. Oh yeah, there you go. It wasn't going at first. So, but yeah, it's an interesting thing to have, and an extra thing. Not sure what you would use it for other than the instructions, but nonetheless, it adds value to the set. So, A+ in my book. So just before final thoughts, I do want to actually show off the base. So I forgot to show this off earlier. The tiger does come with a base that you build, similar to the bunnies that we had previously looked at. Now this one's a little more basic with just a flat round piece right here. And then we get sort of like this red and gold with flowers on the sides. So just a simple thing that you plop the tiger onto, and just adds that little bit of value. And quickly, I do want to show off the actual bunnies next to the tiger, so you can see the sort of scale that we have going on. I'll lift this up a little bit, zoom it out. So you can see the tiger is quite a bit taller, but the bunnies, there's a little bit more value there with like the base is a lot bigger, and then you get two sort of different rabbits. But overall, I do quite like this, how they have it going on, the singular build with the base. And I'm sorry, I forgot to show that earlier. I completely forgot about it. And it doesn't actually show it on the box, which is interesting as well. So it's kind of like an extra little detail that you miss out on. But looking into final thoughts, I do think this is quite cool, especially since it is gift with purchase. So, you know, buy whatever set you wanted, and then you had gotten this as well for extra. There's a lot of posability with the ears moving around, and it's quite cute just to have maybe on your desk, or like somewhere just like off to the side. So and with the value of like, you can gift it with the like writing right there at the front, and this sort of special card as well with the gold on it, I think is really cool. Especially that sort of brick built tiger on the back that's in gold, I think is really cool, and adds a lot of value to the set overall. But overall, I think it's a great set, and if you had the chance to pick it up, then I hope you too do like it as well. Anyway, just want to make a quick video. That's it for today. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.